Hello Meow!
Hello Meow.
And welcome back to the channel.
I'm Shift.
And I'm Electro.
And we are
Shift to Art.
And in today's video we are...
Say it again. Go.
In today's video we are...
drawing magical cards because we've been recently rewatching Cardcaptor Sakura and then Shift came up with the idea of like, you know what we should do?
Magical cards.
Yeah, so that's what we've been doing this last week. We're both designing our own cards, so keep an eye out for Shifts. It will be coming out shortly. But in today's video, we're doing my card.
Yes.
So for this one, we decided we're going to do a back design and a front design because of course the card's got two sides, so it's two pictures, and this video is going to be in two parts. So part one is just the designing of the border and stuff and just the coloring and shading, and then into Mo's video, which hopefully will get out in time because I had always finished it today, but then my computer crashed, so I lost everything. I was like, no, I'm so devastated right now. But hopefully I'll have to just redo it all as quickly as I can and get it out for you guys tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that as well. So I'll just talk about the design. The design pretty much was, I split it up into like 4 parts. So I just had to draw like one corner of the card and I flipped it, and then I merged those 2 layers and then I flipped it again. It was like so easy.
I wish I thought about that when I was wearing my card, but I just did all the painstakingly details myself by hand. And I'm just like, I wish I did some pretty design like yours.
Yeah, yours is good under a few different iterations. Is that the word? Is that the right word?
Hopefully.
I hope so. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I kind of took inspiration from like the design aspect of the magical girls that I've kind of done, like the border design. It's very much based on PewDiePie's armor because I just really love it. It was such a nice design. I'm like, I really have to bring it over to this card because it just works so well as a nice border as well.
It's a Pootie card.
So that was that, and as well as I did like the star thing in the middle, and because I know it looked pretty, I've seen it like lots of times, that kind of design, so I'm like, it looks magical, let's add that. My card was literally just like random stuff that looked pretty together.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, what is the meaning of this, and this? Because on the back of the actual Sakura cards as well as the Cloud cards, they all have like meanings and stuff like that. And I was just like going into every single thing like that. And then you were just like, I'm going to paste things on it that look pretty. And yeah, I'll do that.
But see, whenever I draw my own pictures, you're like, why draw that? I'm like, I don't know, it looks pretty.
I just like put pen to tablet and it was just like scribble good.
Yeah, it just happens. That's how I draw. Whenever I draw my own stuff, it's just like, does it look pretty? Is it pretty? Is it pretty? I'm just like, it has to be pretty. If it's not pretty, I don't like it. So that's my only reasoning for ever doing anything in my pictures. So that's pretty much the whole explanation behind this card, is it looks pretty. And it was so cool as well with the coloring and stuff. I was like, I want this part to be like sun rays and this part to be like a cosmic stuff and all this. Like I could already see the card and how I wanted to color it and stuff. So then when Shift had to go to color it, I was like, you know, really like forceful. I'm like, no, I don't want that color. They're like, no, just let me color. It's my job. Like, but I wanted it this way.
I'm like, okay, let's look at Electro. Electro likes pink, Electro likes blue. And then I'm like, I did the metal pink. And he's like, that's supposed to be metal. I'm like, you can have pink metal. And then he's like, well, no, not one that looks good.
Yeah, so yeah. So that's me when I like have a picture and I'm very passionate about it. I can be a bit of a mean person, let's just say that.
It's a very long way of saying the B word.
I know. It's so hard to try and describe it without just using that word, you know? So that's that. And then of course I had to do a moon because like Sailor Moon and stuff, I'm a big fan of that. So I was like, I have to have the moon, have to have a star because, you know, it's just magical. And my words calming down. Okay guys, sorry. I just really enjoyed doing this project. It was a lot of fun. It was something completely different that I've ever done. Like I think I tried drawing cards before. There was like one card and I kind of just went too far with it that I lost interest in it halfway through.
I mean, it took you about 2 to 3 months to draw the last card, and it was like a really long, detailed tarot card, and you put like, I think about 10 different weapons that you had actually created in different Photoshop files and then brought onto it, so every single one of them had so much detail, and then those were just background pieces. So you ended up like not even finishing it, and then there was just tons and tons and tons of detail in it, and then you did nothing with the project.
Yeah, I know, and it was just such a waste. I found the picture recently, and the weapons on it are so freaking cool. Like, I'm not one to draw many weapons, even though I've drawn like heaps of weapons now. It feels like I don't draw many, but yeah, so I found it, and all these weapons, I'm like, I actually drew that? That is awesome. I don't think I'd ever be able to draw that, but I did draw that, and it looks cool, you know what I mean?
It's not bad for like 4 days per weapon.
Yeah. So considering I want to do this as a new series. Like, I really love this. I like the idea. The cards turned out amazing, and I've got some ideas for it, which you'll see in the next video tomorrow, so keep an eye out, like I said. But I want to bring those weapons over.
Oh, to it.
Yes, I'm thinking like I want to get these weapons because they're just being wasted, and I don't want to waste them.
Yeah.
Like, I have so many Photoshop files that I've just wasted. Like, there's half-drawn pictures. You were going through some yesterday or the other day.
Oh my god, a Power Ranger gargoyle?
Yeah.
Just saying, it looks so much better than both of them, both of them singularly.
So if you guys don't know, Gargoyles was like a cartoon back in the 90s of like big gargoyle dudes, and they were awesome. They were really coolly drawn and designed. I want them to come back. It'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Power Rangers, of course, they've won those Power Rangers. They're still going to this day, which is crazy. It's like 20 odd years now it's been going on for.
Yeah.
So it was like a fusion of those two characters, and it looked really cool. And yeah, so I've got like hundreds of Photoshop files that I've never finished.
Mm-hmm.
I've just like gotten over it or bored. So maybe we can bring some of those into the tarot card series.
And then you can also like bring them into 2019 or 20, and just scrub them up a bit.
Yeah. So I just remembered I put like checkers and stuff in the design, because whenever you have to do like a card and stuff, there always has to be like a checkered design somewhere. It's like a given. It's like, since like Kingdom Hearts and stuff, it's always like a bracelet of checkered. Checkered's just like the cool thing you have to add.
And while we're on the subject of the border, the back and the front side of the card.
Oh yeah, so I kind of didn't take into account that the card needs to be symmetrical on both sides. So later on you'll see in the coloring stage I resized the front of the card, and then I kind of copied the back side of the card, and then I do this really cool effect for it to make it the new border, so that way they're symmetrical in shape. So
yeah, it's kind of like a shadowing, kind of like the white border around normal playing cards.
Yeah, so that's basically the idea of it. And I just wanted to be up to coloring and shading already, so we could talk about that, because I had so much fun with the shading, and you didn't have so much fun with the coloring.
Well, I mean, my coloring makes your pictures, but sure.
Yeah, so here we go. Okay, so this is it now. We're doing the coloring. It's looking good. It's great. The pinks are lovely. I love pink. Like, I never thought of pink before, like as a favorite color. I was always like, growing up, I was always like blue, red, yellow, and green and stuff. And it was like so boring. It was like, everyone was like, oh, my favorite color is blue. So I literally went and looked for like the most weirdest named color. And the only color I could find at the time was like turquoise. So I was like, my favorite color is turquoise. And everyone asked me, they're like, why do you like it? I'm like, sounded cool. I didn't like the color, but it sounded cool.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, everyone else was like, oh, I like pink, I like blue, and I'm like, I like red because blue's boring. And then some people are like, I like green and yellow. I'm like, really? Like, there's so much green everywhere. You like the grass?
See, I feel like blue was like the most liked color. Like, everybody liked blue. It was really weird. It's like, there's all these other colors. Why is everyone like picking blue? Like, I remember our school had like 4 house colors. There was like red, yellow, green, and blue or something like that. And everyone wanted to be in the blue house. It was like, everyone went crazy. If they weren't in it, they were like, had tantrums and stuff because everyone wanted to be in the blue house because it was their favorite color. And it was just insane. How many people?
I just don't like colors like that are so everywhere. If they're everywhere, then I'm just like, I see them every day. Why are they going to be a favorite color of mine? And where I lived, there was just green, blue skies, green grass, I was just like, that's really boring.
See, like, I don't like using green on like people and stuff because I feel like green is a very nature color. Like where I grew up, it was all sand and desert and dead and nothing and no color. So when I came to a new place where there's green trees and green grass and everything, I'm like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And you're like, it's so boring. I'm like, it's better than the alternative, trust me. So, okay, we're up to shading. So as you can see, I'm doing the front and the back at the same time because I wanted it to be consistent. But even though I was doing that, I tried shading on one, and then when I'd go to the other one, I would try and shade, and it would go really weird colored. I'm like, these are the same colors, what's going on? So I was dumbfounded. I was like, why is this happening? The colors were going all weird and gross on one card, and on the other one it was looking amazing, and I'm like, what's going on? So I like had to re-pick colors and stuff and like from the back card and put it on the front card, and it was still doing that. So I had to like completely shade them differently, but still at the same time make them look the same, which was like really hard to do.
Yeah, well, just on the colors really quick, we basically settled on silver as the border, so it would mute down all the gold that was in the picture, and we went for 3 different colors for the kind of sunlight streaming around the star, because you have a favorite gold, I have a favorite gold, and then in a recent picture we did of the hounds, you really like the sunrise color in the background, so I used that in it as well. I also put one of those gold colors in the moon and then created another kind of moon at the back color.
Yeah.
Because the surface of the moon reflects the sun, so those are sun rays, so I kind of... Science.
I tried to, add lighting and shadowing on the card, but yeah, so...
There is also fuchsia in the stars, as well as lollipop pink, like the Chupa Chup pink.
I really love the pinks. The pinks turned out so pretty. I was just like, oh, that's so cute.
And the blue crystal is because you've got blue crystal eyes and they're pretty.
Thank you. So yeah, you also might have noticed that the outline was like black at one stage and then pink at the other, and now it's white. It was like constant fighting with outline to be like what worked well with the card. Yeah. And I think at the end we both agreed that the white just made everything look brighter than having an actual color in there.
Well, when it was just colored, the black didn't suit it at all. And then I put pink on it and it made it look like a Electro card. But then later on, it didn't really suit.
Yeah, like as soon as we added the shading, the colored outlines just kind of dulled everything.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we got rid of it and made it white, everything kind of just popped and it looked more vibrant and more colorful, more happy and all that kind of stuff, which is what I really want to go for, is like a bright card.
And now Galaxy.
Oh my god, yes, Galaxy. I really, really love how the cosmic like turned out. It just looks so pretty. And I was like, oh my god, this is like the best Galaxy I've ever drawn. I've done like heaps of cosmic pictures before, and this one was just like, it was so good. I loved it. Yeah. So as you can see, I was trying to add more effects on the sun rays because I thought they looked a bit bland, but then I was like, no, now it's too much, so I just added a little bit of sparkle to it. And then I add the cosmic design on the front of the card as well, so then it ties the back and the front in, so
yeah, so that's kind of like the shadow behind the front facing card is the cosmic thing. There was no real obvious place to put the cosmic design, but there was also no logical place on where exactly you're going to fit the cards to have the same silhouette.
Yeah.
So that's where the silhouette came from, the cosmic design.
Yeah, which it actually looked really pretty. I liked it. As you can see, I had like the dark blue, and that was going to be the border, but then we added the silhouette from the back, and that was the new border, and it just looks so good. I love it. Yeah. I was like, it looks so pretty. I was like so happy.
And you didn't even know whether to actually put which side smaller or bigger, and I'm like, well, obviously you got the back side, you don't want any of the front side poking through the back, because when they're face down you don't want to see anything.
Yeah, and that was it. It was like, it was just that, like you took all my words, so now I'm just like, I don't know what to say, guys. But that's pretty much the picture. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's video if you're interested, part 2. It's super exciting. We're doing something really different. I'm super excited about it. So don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Yes. And click the bell notification button. Bye guys.
Bye Meow.